Hey guys, it's Raul again, and today I'm going to be bringing you the monthly recommendations for the month of November. So as usual, Monthly Recommendations is a group created by Trina from Between Chapters and Kayla from the channel Can Rain, and their information and the Goodreads group are all linked down below for you guys to go and check out. So for the month of November, the topic is family focus. So any stories that we feel have a great kind of family dynamic, we enjoy kind of the family relationships within them and everything. So yeah, I found some pretty good books that I really enjoyed that contain some really great family dynamics in them, so I will share them with you guys today. Now the first book I have to recommend to you guys is one of my favorite books that I've read this year and probably one of my favorite books of all time at this point, and that is The Red Umbrella by Cristina Diaz-Gonzalez. And this is a story about a girl named Lucia who her parents, in kind of their desperate attempt to get them out of Cuba, have put them on a plane and sent them to the United States with her brother to kind of find a better life. And this definitely explores kind of the topics of what parents will go to, or the extremes that a parent will go to try and help their kids, to give their kids a better life, and the things that they sacrifice to give their kids a better life, because yes, they put their children first and everything. And I absolutely loved the dynamic in this, this book with their family. I loved Lucy and her family and her parents, and kind of the love that they all had for each other. And yes, this is definitely an amazing book. Like I said, it is definitely one of my favorite books that I've read this year. Definitely a book that you can read in one sitting because it's so short. And this is probably still stained with my tears because it was so beautiful, and I absolutely loved it. It gives a great example of what sacrificing is as a parent. So definitely loved this one and highly recommend it. And the next book that I have to recommend for you guys is Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. And this has a great family dynamic between our main character Kath and her sister and her father. I think her father is great. Like, Kath's dad is probably one of the greatest dads that I've read about, and it is awesome because he is a single father and is raising these two girls, and is doing, I feel, a great job at raising these two girls. And this is wonderful. A lot of you guys out there have probably already read this book, and this is probably one of my favorite contemporaries that I've read. It's definitely one of my favorite Rainbow Rowell books that I have read, and I absolutely love this one. Like I said, there's a great dynamic between the two sisters, and the father is just wonderful and awesome. Just kind of, the two sisters going out and going into college, and kind of all of these new experiences that they're encountered with, and kind of the support that their father has to give them, going through these situations is just wonderful. And I definitely recommend this one also. And the next book that I have to recommend to you guys is one that I don't think a lot of people will agree on, but I really enjoyed this book, and I will recommend it anyways, and that is Paper Towns by John Green. I know people find this problematic. A lot of people didn't really enjoy this one. I absolutely loved this one when I read it, but I believe that Q's parents in this one are great. Like, I loved Q's parents back when I first read this one. I liked the dynamic that they had together and how they were supportive, even though Q was kind of like crazy obsessed with Margot and everything that was going on. But I still feel that Q's parents were great and were very supportive and hilarious at times, and I really enjoyed them when I first read about them. I thought they were great, and I definitely recommend this one for you guys who have not checked it out. I would still recommend it. Like I said, it's not a book for everybody. Not everyone's going to enjoy it, but I still really enjoyed the family dynamic within this one. And the next book that I have to recommend for you guys is one that probably goes without much introduction, and that is Ari and Dante. I loved this book, and I feel like everybody that is going to do this video will probably end up recommending this book because Aristotle and Dante's parents are the best. Like, these are probably one of the best parents that I have read in fiction ever. Like, both of their parents are just like great. Ari's parents are awesome. Dante's parents are awesome. And like their supportive relationship that they have with Ari and Dante is just great. Like, this is just an absolutely wonderful read. Yeah, I just highly recommend this one. I don't know, like, I'm at a loss for words. I don't really know what else to say about Aristotle and Dante and their parents because they were just amazing. If you guys have read this book, you guys probably agree with me at this point. If you have not read this book, definitely read it because it is one of the best contemporaries that I have read ever. It is wonderful and beautiful and awesome, so go read it. And the last book that I have to recommend for you guys is All the Light We Cannot See by Anthony Doerr, and this one I'm recommending because of the relationship that one of our main characters, Murray Laurie, has with her uncle, and I feel like it's a great family dynamic to kind of see that protectiveness that he has with her being blind and, feeling a little bit vulnerable to the world around her, and her uncle kind of being there to protect her. and help her and everything. I really, really enjoyed that dynamic within them, and kind of the things that her uncle does or ends up sacrificing for her and to kind of better Maria Laurie's life and everything, kind of going through World War II and everything that's going on. So I really enjoyed this one. I loved everything that's going on within this book and the different perspectives and everything, but definitely recommend it because of that dynamic that Maria Laurie has with her uncle. I think it was awesome. It's not apparent, but I feel like her uncle could definitely be apparent because he loved her a lot, and kind of you can see that within this book, and I really enjoyed that. So yeah guys, that is it for my monthly recommendations for the month of November. Comment down below, let me know if you guys have read these, if you guys agree with kind of my thoughts and opinions about the family dynamics within this one. Tell me which books contain your favorite kind of families and family dynamics and that kind of thing. Let me know if you guys have done your monthly recommendations. I will definitely love to go check them out. Thank you guys all for watching, and I will see you all next time.